Let us see question number 7. The statements given are: statement 1, some cats are bells; statement 2, some bells are dogs. The conclusions we have to test are: conclusion 1, some cats are dogs, and conclusion 2, some dogs are cats. Let us see the working. Question number 7. Some cats are bells. Statement 1 is some C or B. Statement 2 is some B or D. D. The conclusions we have to test are: conclusion 1, some C or D. Conclusion 2, some D or C. Or C. So what is the first step? We have to identify the statements. Some C or B, I type statement. Some B or D, again I type statement. Now next step is to mark the conclusions. Some C or D, C and D, they are in two statements. Therefore it is mediate inference. And D and C, it is also mediate inference. So we don't have any immediate inference. We have only mediate inference to be drawn. So the next step is immediate inference. We can leave it. Then we can go to mediate inference. Mediate inference means there must be one common term and it must be aligned. Is there a common term between the statement? Yes, there is a common term. Is it aligned? Yes, it is aligned. Therefore we can draw mediate inference. Now, as per table 6, what is I plus I? I plus I is no conclusion. We don't have a valid conclusion in table 6. So I plus I, no conclusion. Therefore, some C or D and some D or C, both are false. When both are false, what we have to do? We have to test for complementary pair. The first condition is satisfied, namely both conditions are false. And second condition is, first this is not tallying, then this is I type, both are I type. Therefore, they cannot be complementary pair. Since they are not complementary pair, we stick to our original conclusion, namely both conclusions are false. So the answer for this question is 4. Both conclusions are false. So the answer for question number 7 is answer 4, which indicates both conclusions are false. Now let us look at the next question. The next question, question number 8. The statements are: some rams are bulbs. Statement 2, all rams are mules. We have to test the conclusion. Conclusion 1, some mules are bulbs, and conclusion 2, no bulb is a mule. Let us see the working. Question number 8. Statement 1, some R or B. Statement 2, all R are M. The conclusions we have to test are: some M or B. The second conclusion we have to test is no B is a M. Some M or B and no B is a M. Some rams are bulbs, all rams are mules. Okay. Now we will arrive at the immediate inference. And the first step in immediate inference, we have to identify the statements. Some R are B, I type. All R are M, A type. The second step is we have to identify the conclusions as immediate or mediate. Some M are B, M and B. They are in two statements, therefore this is mediate. No B is M. No B is M. Again this is also mediate because it is in two statements. There is no immediate inference. Some M are B and no B is M, both are mediate. Now if it is mediate, then next step is we have to find out whether there is any common term in the statement. Is there any common term in the statement? Yes. R is the common term. Is it aligned? No, it is not aligned. We have to align it. Because, now how we have to align it? We have to align it by conversion. Because both this R is a subject in statement 1 as well as in statement 2. Now, which is to be aligned? We have two statements, I and A. We have to follow the rule. I eat apple. That is the order of priority for aligning. Some R or B has to be changed to some B or R. So, first this statement we will convert some B R it is an I type statement. Then all R are M. This is the second statement given. It is A type statement. Now the common term is aligned, therefore we can cancel and we can draw mediate inference. What is the mediate inference? I plus A. I am Indian. I plus A is I. As per table 6, the mnemonic device, I am Indian. So it is an I type statement, conclusion is possible. So some B or M. Some B or M is a valid conclusion. When some B or M, the converse of it is some M or B. From this we can derive conclusion 1. Therefore, conclusion 1 is valid. The only conclusion we can draw is some B or M. Therefore, no B is M is false. Therefore, out of the given two conclusions, conclusion 1 alone follows, conclusion 2 does not follow. So the answer for this is 1, which indicates only conclusion 1 follows. The answer for question number 8 is answer 1, which indicates only conclusion 1 follows. Now we have so far seen almost all the models for drawing mediate inferences, and we have also seen the steps, step 1, step 2 in a very systematic manner. We have seen 8 examples I have worked out. Now if you master this, then you will be able to draw all kinds of mediate and immediate inferences. We have given you a test in which you have to work out all the answers for yourself. You have to work out, because only when you work out yourself, you will find where the shoe pinches and you will be able to solve the matters in the examination very quickly. Therefore, do this exercise sincerely, and the answers for all the tests is available in our portal www.bfittest.com. You will not only have answers but with the explanations also, so that your learning will be complete. Now so far we have seen syllogism type 1, in which we are drawing conclusions from two statements. Now in the next lesson, we are going to see syllogism type 2, in which we are going to draw inferences or conclusions from more than 2 statements, maybe 3 statements. So that is our next lesson. In the meanwhile, please practice and get these concepts completely understood in your mind. We will meet in the next lesson.